said that, I've been wearing it all the time because no one can see me. So it's brilliant. And
Yeah.
except my daughter goes, "Why? Why are you so orange?" I'm like, it's
Hmm.
fine. Come and give me a kiss.
Yeah.
Um, so actually though, it's not just the orangeness of the I'm not so keen on. It doesn't feel particularly fulfilling. You know when
No, I don't find that it soaks into my skin. Like
no,
I'm using squalane when my skin is dry, and it's gone
yeah,
after an hour. Like it's sucked right in, but it
yeah.
just seemed to sit on the top of my skin and
It
be
does.
horrible.
It does exactly sit on the skin. So I've been mixing
Yeah.
it with squalene when I put it on my face, like first thing in the morning. Um,
Mhm.
and I actually had a Zoom meeting where I blamed the orangeness on my face on the settings of my laptop. I was like, oh, it's really strange. Like it's coming off really dark.
Is this with work?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And someone
Oh.
gave the tip on the Facebook group as well that you can apply a face filter on Zoom, which you can,
Oh.
and that's all well and good. It's sort of like a blur, like a primer for your face, which is all well and
Yeah.
good, but it really it uses a lot of not bandwidth. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's
Yeah.
for the, the
Computer
core.
power.
Yes, that's what it's called, computer power. So it uses so much. Thanks,
So
Bill
much
Gates.
computer juice. Yeah.
That my boss was like, "Oh, your skin looks really good." And I was like, "Thanks very much." And then I realised I
Yeah.
actually did it accidentally, applied the face filter,
Okay. Yeah. Right.
but I'm gonna carry on doing it as well because I can't be bothered doing
Yeah.
makeup.
No. 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 I wouldn't be able to do. I don't think I could cope with work. So you're having to work from home all the time now.
I work every day, even though
Hmm.
I'm not contracted to work every day, but there's just a lot to do.
Yeah.
There is so much to do, and the
Yeah.
people around
And you've
me
got a
have,
4-year-old
yeah.
to look after
So,
as well.
but Hayden is also working from home as well,
Yeah.
except once a
That's
week he
really
has to
tough.
go to. So it's all right. It's doable. And
Yeah.
there are single parents. There are people who have got many children. So
Yeah.
I definitely know that we are, lucky in our position.
Yeah,
And
I mean, that's the thing I'm finding. I'm like, I'm, moaning gently, and then I'm going like, we haven't got any money coming in. This is a bit scary. And then thinking, oh, but there's people who've got it a lot worse. At
yeah,
least we're here together in our nice house, and everything's fine. Really,
yes,
I'm
yeah.
not allowed to complain, and I'd be wrong to. But
No, I think you are allowed to complain because
um,
everyone has their own perspective, don't they? So,
yeah,
it doesn't, some people have it worse, but it's your life
yeah,
too.
I'll have a
So
little whinge every
you
now and then.
can,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
have a whinge. Speaking of whinging, it's a completely
Mm,
justified whinge. There's a really great doctor that I follow on Instagram called Joshua
mm.
Warlich. I think
Yeah, I know the guy. Yeah,
he's lovely, really
long
nice guy.
curly hair. Yeah,
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 that's it.
yeah. He's interesting.
He's really
He's quite inflammatory.
Yes,
He's always
he
having
is,
a
which is
little,
great though. I
yeah,
love that.
yeah,
So in
good
Britain,
reading.
in Britain, every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, when it's shift change
Yes,
for healthcare workers, we have
yeah,
we clap for like 10 minutes or
the
5 minutes or
NHS.
whatever for the NHS, and
What do
for
you
all those
think about
people.
it?
Um, I think it's great, and I don't want to get political, but I also just think you might have voted for a party which was okay with making funding cuts
Yeah,
to this service, which we desperately need. And I don't think you have any business clapping if you're okay with that.
no,
Um,
yeah.
but Joshua
No,
Worley,
I don't think the nurses and doctors want
no,
claps.
no,
Don't want
they
people clapping at them. They want money. They want better
they
pay. They
they
want
want
fee.
and they want funding. And there was a heartbreaking story of a nurse who died who was heavily pregnant.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it
they
was
managed to save
awful.
her
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
But yes, just terrific. But anyway, Joshua Warlick was saying that I'm so happy you're all clapping, but he included footage of people standing on Westminster Bridge
Mm,
in London. Did you see it?
no, I didn't
Everyone
see that.
standing next to each other. including
Shut
the
up.
police. Yeah, the police were there. They'd all parked their cars. Everyone was
Police.
standing on the bridge. They were all clapping for the NHS workers. And he's like,
Oh,
"What? You know, please, that's really nice, but open your window and clap out of it. What are you
yeah.
doing? Just respect the
No.
social distancing, which we are. People are literally dying now,
Just, oh my God, that is just so
because people are
stupid.
still. So I really
Mm,
applaud the sentiment, but at the
yeah.
same time,
Yeah. I
I
think, every Thursday, 8 o'clock, we should all donate some money to the NHS or something. But I don't know.
absolutely
I don't know about a round of applause.
no,
But yeah.
and also there is he 100 years old? That gentleman
Yes,
from
that
Regiment.
is lush.
He's
I'm
so
just like,
he's so
that
beautiful and
that I can get.
lovely.
Yeah,
I can.
he's 100-year-old man who's done 100 laps of his garden, and he's raised how much? Was it 1.2 million pounds for the
No,
NHS?
12 million.
Or how 12 million? That's amazing.
Yes, he's raised 12 million pounds,
Amazing.
and he's there
Oh,
with his army uniform on, with his badges and stuff. He's amazing. He's a brilliant
oh,
man. Um,
that's fab.
but this is something which we shouldn't need people to do that, to be funding a health
No,
service, which is
exactly. Yeah,
completely.
yeah.
That's
It's so wrong.
the really sad thing about that. I think it's wonderful what he's doing, but I just
Yeah.
think
Why
it's
is it? Why does it have to happen?
yes,
It's so sad.
exactly.
Yeah.
There we go. Political rant
Yeah.
over. It's not political rant anyway. The NHS shouldn't be
Not
political. That's the
really.
point. It's
No. Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Definitely.
we need it.
Um.
So there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Anyway, we're allowed to talk about whatever we like.
Actually, we are. That's true.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Yes, we
funny
are.
how I remember listening in the early days to like My Favorite Murder, especially,
Mm.
and now
Yeah.
latterly the last podcast on the left, they
Mm.
all are very, very aware of what the backlash
Mm.
is as soon as they say anything that can be construed as micro political,
Yeah.
which is, it's I find really strange, because I just think, okay, it's not a political podcast. It might not be, but politics is imbued
No.
into every single part of one's life.
Yeah,
So
it is. Yeah.
sometimes a point of view might not be. Do you know what I mean? It's
Mm.
just, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. Why would it matter?
It
Maybe that's
matters if you
just
don't
because,
agree with it.
yeah, because
I,
I feel like we're allowed to, we're allowed to say the NHS needs more money.
yeah,
Sure, that just nobody's who would disagree with that, and if they do, I don't want to know about them. So,
quite.
are they just more? Is it because Americans don't want to talk about politics? Don't want to hear about politics in their podcast?
Um,
No.
I don't know. I don't know. If I was a, if I was, I don't know. There are so many, people I speak to who are living in America are sick of talking about it,
Mm.
because they just can't believe
Yeah.
that it's in the state that it's
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
and I completely understand that, because why would you want to,
It
unless you're a
is.
supporter, in which case, again,
Yeah.
I don't I don't
No.
know whether we'd have many of those, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strange.
I can't imagine
It's a
what it
mad
must
world.
feel like to live in America at the moment. It
No,
must be very disheartening and strange.
yeah, and I love the place so much. My friends and I, because the girls I went to school with, obviously were all turning 40 at the same time, and we'd booked a holiday to go to
Mm.
Ibiza, but obviously that's not going to go ahead. I think it was for late September. I can't even remember now. I was like, don't worry, when we rebook it, we'll go somewhere like, we'll go somewhere in the
Mm.
States. So, and all like, I can't get it out of my head now. I just want to go to
Mm.
Tennessee.
Do you?
Yeah, I just want to go to like Memphis. What's the other cool place? What's the other cool
I
musicy
don't know.
place?
Uh,
Memphis and oh, come on, another. Oh,
I don't
I'll
know.
remember it like 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to go there.
Yeah. No.
I just want to go there.
Oh yeah. Um, I'm just thinking about where Prince comes from. Minneapolis.
What the
Ah, You've got to go to Minneapolis, haven't you?
No, not really. Well, I don't know. It must be lovely. There are so many
I
places
don't
in the
know.
States that I
All
would
I
love
know
to
is
go to.
Prince. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, we've strayed into unusual
Uh,
territories.
I think we've probably talked
Um,
about skincare for about 4 minutes.
no, we've talked about quite a lot. Sunscreen,
There we
nigh odd.
go. Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a sort of like, a slightly odd coronavirus special. And then next time now that we know that this works, hopefully it doesn't sound like bullshit, and we can
If it
we can
does,
get
it's
on
nothing to
and
do with the sound and 100% to do with the content.
yeah, the content might be bullshit, but hopefully the sound is okay, and then we can do this again with some better conversations. But I think it's all right. I always think it's a load of rubbish, and then I listen back and go, no, it's all right actually.
I did belly laugh at one of ours not long ago. I re-listened to a couple,
Yeah.
and yeah, which is great. I mean,
It's funny
how
that you're laughing at your own podcast. How
exactly, but only
self-centered.
the bits that you've said, obviously. I can't laugh at
Oh,
myself.
yeah.
That would be mad. Okay then, bruv.
Oh, lush. It's so nice to talk to you.
It is really lovely to
Um,
talk to you as well. I just wish I could see your little
yeah.
face.
My little tiny face.
Your
It's
little
nice, actually.
hydrated little face. Yeah, I just want to see
So
it.
hydrated. Yeah. Yeah. One day we will see each other soon.
I know we will.
Um, yeah. And I'm going to go and eat some beef crisps now.
I've actually got
So that's
steak
nice.
crisps, which are vegetarian.
Oh,
But yeah.
yeah, if the ants, I've got an ant infestation in my living room,
Oh,
which is
bastards.
not nice. So every time I turn around, there's an ant on my crisps, which is
Piss
a
off, ant.
nightmare. Mm, yeah.
Yeah, we've got them. They come in under the floorboards. I don't know how. I know. But
Yeah.
Purdy, my daughter likes to pet them, so it's fine.
They're little pals coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Can
All
make like
right.
an ant
Well,
farm.
let's just do same
Yeah.
time next week
Yeah,
then.
lush to talk to you. And we'll, yeah, if any of the members of our group want to suggest a topic for next time, anything that people want to hear, that would be cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
So
love you.
thanks for
Stay
listening.
safe. I
Take
hope you're
care of
all
yourself.
okay.
Yeah. Yes. Um, yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. Hope it's not bullshit. Stay
Can
indoors.
I just leave you with this
Yes.
message? Is that Sailor Jerry's rum and mango juice is lush, by the way. It's really
Yeah.
good.
I
Okay?
That sounds good. It's not
Okay.
essential, but yeah.
Really
I
nice.
might. Yeah. Next time I'm in Tesco's, I might pick some of that up.
Try it. It needs a
I
lot of ice
will.
cubes.
Ice. So much ice cubes, it's almost impossible to drink. Otherwise, I drink it all in five
Oh,
seconds.
the thing is about mango juice is very thick, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
almost
it
not
is.
that hydrating as a drink. Luckily, rum
No,
is, so you're
it's
fine.
more like a soup.
Exactly. Gross. On that note,
Take care.
bye.
Bye.